Another quarterback out there who had a bad final game in the postseason with 3 interceptions, Ryan Tannehill, made some comments a few weeks ago about his position on his duty, if any, to mentor new rookie Malik Willis. We agreed with everything Ryan Tannehill said. Some didn't agree with him and said so. Here's Ryan Tannehill yesterday reacting to the reaction to his comments about Malik Willis.
I just want to start off kind of addressing an answer I gave last time. I meant no disrespect to Malik or anything close to that. We've been in constant communication since he was drafted, through the madness that ensued after my last press conference. And, over the last few weeks as he's been in the building and kind of getting to know each other. And he's a good person. He's a talented player. He's coming off a great college career. And so, we're happy to have him in the room. Really just kind of disappointed in how things got spun. We were communicating the whole time. As soon as it blew up, I reached out to him and, said, hey, I'm going to be a great teammate to you. I'm going to support you. And, they're making this out to something that it's not to be. It's not what it's been made out to be at all. And he's been good, and he was great with it throughout the whole time. As soon as I reached out to him, he's like, yeah, I can't believe that it's blown into this. So things that were great with us from the beginning and, have continued to be great. And it's been great to have him in the room and get to know him as a person. And, we'll continue to build that relationship.
Hey, and look, I'm not going to mince words. I'm not going to tiptoe through the minefield. This was all Kurt Warner's tweet. It wasn't enough for Kurt Warner to beat the Titans in Super Bowl 34. He had to beat them in this battle of social media where he posted that, I'll never understand why guys say I'm not going to help the next man up. And it completely twisted and warped everything Tannehill was saying and started this whole thing. It's all Kurt Warner. They want to blame the media, usually the non-players in the media, when something like this happens. This is a Hall of Fame quarterback who lit the fuse and ran away and created the mess that Tannehill had to deal with.
Yeah, definitely. He created it, and then it emboldened other ex-players to come out with the bullshit. I mean, that's really what they did. I'm sorry. Hello, welcome on Thursday.
We need a
Yeah.
You know what though?
Right.
Pete is now completely numb to it.
Right.
Every day when the show is over, I will watch Morning Joe on MSNBC. I've got it automatically recorded. And Joe's saying it all the time too.
Joe throws out the S-bombs. I know, he will, no doubt.
Joe does not hesitate, so I blame it on Joe Scarborough. But go ahead, Chris.
That's funny. But yes, it went down a wormhole of just bull crap. I mean, there's no other way to say it. Tutoring, mentoring. He's mentoring them right now. He's learning everything that he needs to learn to become an NFL heading quarterback. Except, Ryan Tannehill isn't going, hey, Malik, let's walk in here and hold hands, and then I'll teach you how to, watch film and do all. That's not his job. The coaches don't even want the quarterback to do that. They don't even want that. They want to be the mentor. The coaches are mentoring. So, yeah, it was lazy and wrong by a lot of ex-players that came out to go, oh, that's bullcrap. And yes, it got spun in a direction where it became a personal thing on Ryan Tannehill, like he's a bad guy or a bad teammate. And that just, couldn't be farther from the truth.
And look, we were behind Tannehill all along. He's right to have that attitude. It's not his job to mentor him. And this whole idea of why aren't you helping the next guy, Ryan Tannehill is not ready to concede that Malik Willis is the next guy. Ryan Tannehill is the guy, and maybe Ryan Tannehill wants to be the guy in Tennessee for 4 more years, just like Aaron Rodgers wanted to be the guy in Green Bay for the full 4 years of Jordan Love's rookie contract. So
this isn't like aging 40-year-old quarterback who's on his way out the door, and we have a top 5 pick that walked in either. Exactly right. You got a guy that's still in the prime of his career and been damn good and had a crappy last playoff game. We know that. But, yeah, he's not like throwing in the towel to go, well, I'm on my way out the door. He's still looking at it like I'm in the prime of my career, and I'm still going to be a handful for teams in football here for a number of years. So, yes, he's not ready just to roll out the red carpet and start to go, oh, here, let me teach you, and just put all my interest into making you better. That's ridiculous, and that doesn't even really happen when it's the 40-year-old quarterback, on his way out the door anyways. It doesn't happen. That's all just bullcrap talk.
And this definitely isn't like high school or college where you're leaving and you want the program to thrive after you're gone. So you take the next guy under your wing and get him ready because, hey, Malik, next year it's you. I'm going to be off at, state, or I'm going to be playing in the NFL, hopefully.
Yeah, right.
Next year it's you. I'm not going to be here. We got to get you ready. It's not like that at all. And now that we see these guys playing deeper and deeper into their 40s, no, they're gonna do everything they can to maintain their hold on the job. They're not going to try to help the next guy, and they're not even going to concede he's the next guy. He's just the guy who backs me up. I'm better than him, and I'm going to go prove it every single day.
Right.
So that's the bottom line.
Yeah.
And that's how Tom Brady handled it with Jimmy Garoppolo in New England, up until the point where, as legend and reporting has it, Tom Brady.
But that's where the whole
Jimmy
thing's
Garoppolo
messed
out of
up.
New England.
But that's where I can't stand the bull crap out of people's mouths sometimes. Because, like, with Brady, which he approached it the right way. Wait, I got to worry about myself and quarterback and be the team, and I'll set the example for the young kid that way. Probably was praised then. Look at him. He's cutthroat. He's a competitor. He's just worried about himself. He's going to win, and he's not worried about this guy, and he's going to do that. Like, that gets painted that. But because it's Ryan Tannehill, we go the other way because it's not as cool a story to say he's cutthroat and competitive because he hasn't won a Super Bowl yet, and we don't have that bullcrap narrative around him all the time. So that's where it just people pile on, and that's where it's BS, and that's where it bothers me.
Hi, I'm Mike Tirico, and thanks for watching. Make sure to hit subscribe for the latest news and highlights from NBC Sports.